The scum. May rallies Brexit Tories. Yeah, right. Exclusive. Flight bunch of RAF idiots. 100 million jet protected by a 5-foot picket fence. Back together. Well, if they're having to show pictures of them back together, then they must be on the verge of breaking up. Mirror. Prince and Princess have a lot of blah blah. Now this is the biggest fake story I've seen so far. Zika virus fears over Meghan and Harry trip. Oh, give me a break. Corrie Ken exclusive. Why I forgive sex trial accusers. Star tells of his torment over false abuse claims. Daily fail. And they have failed big this time. The most heart-lifting royal family photos you've ever seen? I don't think so, because I don't want to see them. Sanctuary for Afghan heroes. Victory for male. So it's the paper's fault, as translators of who served with our troops win right to come to Britain. Okay. I've got a question for you. Since apparently we've got a housing problem, we've got no houses, where are they going to live? Oh, we'll just find some for them because, you know, they're coming to... Yeah, I thought so. The Guardian. MPs call for police inquiry into Brexit donor Kremlin's links. Yeah, let's try and poo-poo the fact that you voted Brexit. We'll try and make out that Russia, we've got to go after Russia, had something to do with it. Bullshit. Trump aid. Trudeau stabbed us in the back. And marching to mark 100 years of the vote. Yes, they don't realise they were duped into it. The Times. Caitlin Moran on Fame. Never heard of it, so it's not that famous. Graduation selfies leading to surge in first-class fake degrees. Again, the picture's the 100 years of the vote. And they're celebrating it, they don't realise they've been duped. Trump stabbed in back by G7. Relations with Western allies at new low on eve of summit with North Korean leader. Down the bottom there, NHS legal case curbs. Sorrel sex claim. Russia linked to Brexit. Nope. Migrant sale for Italy. Green investment. Scots beat England. The Star. The parasites are in every bleeding paper. Or Love Island. Who gives a crap about Love Island? Now, remember this was in the Star, so apparently the heat is on. 30 degrees centigrade, the norm for record Brit summer. And if you read a bit more, get ready for the hottest summer ever as forecasters predict a 3-month heat wave for baking Britain. And of course it has Amanda Holden semi-naked because, you know, it probably means the sun won't have anything naked in there. But anyway, we're on to the Express. Wonder stem cell cure for heart failure. Millions could be saved by trials tested in Britain. And the parasites again. Telegraph. Force social media firms to protect children. No, this is force social media firms to be a dictator. That's what that's all about. But they're trying to make out it's to protect children. PM calls for unity, but rebels are still plotting. Sorrell accused of using funds for sex worker. Up to 4,000 jobs could go in Rolls-Royce plan. Hunt backs doctors over honest mistakes. My gaming addict son may at last get help. Metro. bet together. The fact that they're doing all this getting these photo jobs in means that they're in trouble, and they're on about they must be close to breaking up. That's why they're doing this. From graduate to detective in just 12 weeks. Rail firms not paying for cancelled trains. Trump falls out with key allies as he cozies up to despot Kim. Oh, he's a despot now. Despot, yeah, because they're actually looking like there could be peace, and the last thing the papers on, or the Zionists want, is peace. Of course, peace is merely a temporary cessation of war. What we really want is tranquility. Aye. Tories rally for Brexit showdown in Commons. Cabinet ministers increasingly confident they can win tomorrow's crunch vote on EU withdrawal. PM's allies play down threat of Conservative revolt after IDS and Rudd appeal for unity. These two should be in prison. Him for murder and her for murder. Labour says pro-EU Tories have chance to alter course of Brexit. Ian Birrell will Tory MPs put patriotism before principles. Trump and Kim touch down for historic summit. Student funding needs to start all over again. Women put at risk by smear test delays. Know your rights on railways. Train firms fail to pay out for delays. The anything but independent. Boris is morphing into baby Trump. Racism on campus spikes 60%. Nadal is king of Paris yet again. I turned up my grand's dementia into a play. Kim arrives for a historic summit. The North Korean leader lands in Singapore before the US president ahead of tomorrow's meeting. Most voters want railways renationalised. Public want action after decades of delays and misery and travel misery. But the government are a bunch of criminals and they won't do that. Financial Times. Top tips for interns. New World Order. Why Trump's trade war is killing globalisation. Back to basics. Cisco's chief on keeping it simple. Trump lashes out at G7 leaders and leaves the West in disarray. US rejects communique. Threat of more tariffs. Trudeau branded backstabber. Now, the thing you should be really looking into at the moment is Article 13 of this new convention from Europe, because it basically takes over the internet and kills it, and it's going to cost you get fined or a tax if you link to any site, and so it's the end of the internet.